Hello everyone, Anonymous Transition here. So, this video I'm going to be talking about something pretty awesome, and that is driver's licenses, and the fact that I got mine the first time as a girl, yay! And I'll basically be discussing, what it's like to get your driver's license as a girl, or how to get your driver's license if you're transgender, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so basically, so the process, well, it depends on from state to state, but first you have to get your name legally changed, then you gotta, and for that you have to go to court and everything else, and then you take your papers and go to the DMV and have it all squared away. And yeah, so honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I actually ended up getting really emotional afterwards, and I really wasn't expecting that. I was basically tearing up as I got out of the DMV, and I got to my car, I basically started crying. And I don't know if I've ever stared at another driver's license I've had more than I've stared at my current driver's license, my first, female driver's license. I don't know if I've ever stared at another driver's license as often as I do mine. I'm just always looking at it oh, I'm so mesmerized by my first female driver's license and my new name and everything else. It's so awesome. So yeah, so if you're transgender, the first time you get your license that's more in line with how you identify as, that's one thing to keep in mind that might happen. You might get a lot more emotional than you think, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I certainly wasn't really I definitely wasn't expecting that to happen, but it did. And honestly, I felt like a really euphoric type of feeling. I just felt really, I felt like a huge weight was off my shoulders, and I also felt so awkward and uncomfortable about having a male driver's license when I'm going to work as a girl. I'm basically dressed up like a girl every single day. I live as a girl, and I just always feel so awkward to, have a male driver's license, But now I don't. There is a downside though. The only downside is that, in my state, and most states as well, you have to wait a couple weeks for them to mail you the hard copy of your driver's license. So they give you a temporary one, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, they won't accept certain institutions, shall I say, won't really accept your temporary driver's license. And those temporary institutions would be if you need to buy some alcohol, or if you need to buy some tobacco maybe, or even cannabis if it's legal in your state. So yes, and also I called a certain place I was going to for one of the above. Take a guess. And basically, so I asked, okay, so I just got a new license, do you guys accept the temporary ones? They're like, oh, we don't actually. And so I was like, oh, what if I brought my birth certificate or my social security card? Would that do anything for you? They're like, no, we have to be able to scan it. And because apparently the hard copy of the driver's license has a scannable thing that their machine can read. But I mean, come on, why does the temporary ID have a scanner, a scan bar, or something? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. And plus, if someone brings in their birth certificate, I mean, that should be enough. All right, that should be enough. I mean, for real. So yeah, so I'd recommend stockpiling on alcohol, tobacco, and/or marijuana if you do any of the above. I recommend stockpiling. Make sure you have at least a couple weeks of that stuff stocked up that can last you for about a month, I'd say. It probably will take a month for your card to come in the mail, but you just kind of want to plan for the worst case scenario, if you will. Yeah, that's about all for now. Oh, by the way, these are my jammies right now. This is my jammy, or the top of my jammy. You can't see the bottom right now because I'm sitting down. But yeah, I guess that's about it. You know, if you like my videos and you want to give me some money on Patreon. You also, if you give me $5 or more per month, you'll have exclusive video footage, exclusive video content. I upload certain videos to Patreon only, and one of those videos is where I take off my mask and show you what it looked like without the mask on. So if you want to see that, give me $5 or more on Patreon, and you can see that, and some other videos too. But that's about it. Let me know what you guys think about, you know, getting a driver's license if you're transgender. You know, if any of y'all, I know I have a couple, you know, fellow queerosexuals out in my audience, you know. So if any of y'all are transgender and had an experience with getting your first, you know, driver's license, you know, as the person you identify as, that more reflects the person you identify as, I should say, feel free to let me know what your experience was in the comments section below. Well, that's about it. It's been Alvis Transition, signing off, in secret. See you later.